Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome for the next session after Japa. Thank you for all the Japa leads. We'll get into Srimad Bhagavatam in short Kirtan. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari यशोधनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुना तीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुञ्ज बिहारी राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे हरे कृष्णा Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, Nitai, Gaur Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamutire Uttara in the causal water. Shayam being drowned. Kala eternal time. Karma action. Swabhavastaha according to the modes of nature. Jivaha the Lord of living beings. Ajivam non-animated. Ajivayat caused to be animated. Translation. Thus, all the universes remained thousands of eons within the water, the causal ocean, and the Lord of living beings entering in each of them caused them to be fully animated. Purport. The Lord is described here as a Jiva because he is the leader of all other Jivas, living entities. In the Vedas, he is described as the Nitya, the leader of all the other Nityas. The Lord's relation with the living entity is like that of the Father with the sons. The sons and the Father are qualitatively equal, but the Father is never the Son, nor is the Son ever the Father who begets. So, as described above, the Lord as Garbhodagasai Vishnu or Hiranyagarbha, the super soul enters into each and every universe and causes it to be animated. By begetting the living entities within the womb of material nature, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 14.3. After each annihilation of the material creation, all the living entities are merged within the material energy in material existence. Therefore, the material energy is seemingly the mother of the living entities. The Lord is a father. When, however, the animation takes place, the living entities revive their original natural activities under the spell of Guru Shri Yuthapadakamalam Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sa Advaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Shagananita Shri Vishakanutamscha Namavo Vishnupadhaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavati Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, am I audible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. So, so we are in the wonderful chapter of the cause of all causes in second canto, fifth chapter. So we are just nicely, technically seeing how the systematic secondary creations happened and how the system of Vishnu is manifested. Karnodakashai Vishnu, then he is sleeping in the causal ocean. From there, Garbhodakashai Vishnu is entering in every atom of the living entity, the living being, getting into their existence. So, it's one such important thing. What we can note here is Vyasadeva Sukadeva Goswami telling Jiva, Lord is here addressed as Jiva, Lord of the all living being. It is not only human being. Lord is for everyone. Lord is for not only humans, Lord is for everyone. So Lord of the universe means it's not only Lord of human, it's Lord of animals, Lord of plants, Lord of ocean, Lord of worm in the stool. Everything is only Lord. That's what we say. Jagannath. Jagannath is a very unique name of Krishna. There everything is covers. You can say Krishna as Shamasundara, Krishna as Dwarakadisha, Mathurapati, and Vrindavana Chandra. This all particular area. But Jagannath is not only the Lord of Odisha, Lord of East, he is the Lord of the whole universe. That is what Jagannath is said. There is another beautiful discussion also happened. Prabhupada is a Jagat Guru or Vishwa Guru. But actually, Jagat is dominant. Jagat means which is existing. What are all things existing in animate, in inanimate, in the whole material world, it is Jagat. So, for that, Prabhupada is a guru. Prabhupada is not a guru for Indians or Americans. Prabhupada is a guru for every living entity because he spread Harinama Sankirtan far and wide so that every living entity can participate. Maybe you all seen that wonderful reels where people doing kirtan, the rat is dancing, squirrel is praying, deer is dancing. All these things we can see. And we don't know plants' response. Many times, if you really chant, there will be a mild drizzling also. When you go for Harinam Sankirtan, really drizzle. And when Jagannath Rath Yatra happens, it, it is happening today. Now, this till last year, there's little bit of drizzling happens. So it is believed that demigods are showering their flowers in the form of rain, so that everybody get little drizzling. At least little drizzling will come and go. In our Rath Yatra also it happens. Since Rath Yatra mode, I'm just talking. Okay, getting into that, animate things. So people are behind animations, AI powered animation, all these things. But actually, real animation starts when Vishnu enters into the living being. It is a very nice example that, for example, we can take laptop. the person who's making chip, so person who making motherboard, he doesn't know. He just make that particular parts and he put it everything together. So he had to give the electricity, the charge. Then only it starts functioning on its own purpose. Till that it is some parts only. So like that, the whole material universe is created through Vishnu and through Brahma. It just looks like all 24 elements is there. Brahma was born, is also a 25th element, Mahatatwala. So after this, what is next? What is next means there is an energy source has to be go inside. The power, Shakti has to activate, like how I am telling about the laptop through charging. Then if you switch on, it will on and it works on its own purpose and we can operate accordingly. So the charge now Vishnu is giving. Many of time we just forget to think that we know everything, but we need some seniors in our house comes and tell, okay, do like this, do like this. Then only it will complete. And we wait for some seniors. Always. Because with our no, they are very senior, so let me invite. Then only the things will go. Many times ourselves, we started reading Bhagavad Gita on our own. I did that. I got some Sankaracharya editions before Bhagavad Gita as it is. I read. Didn't even know 0.1%. I just read it's Ishvara. Oh, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is talking about Shiva. Oh, okay, okay. I like that. I speculated my own self, and I don't know. I'm not understanding what Krishna is trying to say to Arjuna. Something happening in the first chapter. Second chapter onwards, it's little serious talk. But I couldn't able to understand what is Krishna saying. You surrender to the Brahman. You just say all this. I'm not getting only what is this actually. Then I met my Vartama Pradaksha Guru and he just told Bhagavad Gita as it is. Did you check? No, I don't know. Then he just told, come, we'll purchase. So my first copy of Bhagavad Gita, I think it is there in my home. I got it from His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj, my first Bhagavad Gita copy. So Maharaj was there in Coimbatore for his treatment. So he gave Ramayana lecture series during Ramayana time it is. Say April month. Maharaj came and gave session. That time I got the book and Prabhu gave to Maharaj and from Maharaj hand I got it. So it's very memorable for me. It is there in my home. So after that, I'm getting the understanding how to read of my with senior help, my mentor's help. Then I understood, okay, Bhagavad Gita as it is, we should not read without the help of a guidance. Otherwise, you will end up with some speculation, some interpretation on your own, and people writing my Gita. Maharaj usually make a fun this. There is a book in the airport he saw when he was in the transit. He just checking the bookstall. There is one person wrote my Gita. It is not Bhagavad Gita. There are so many interpretation and people writing on their own purports on Bhagavad Gita. So these are all unauthorized. Somebody who's writing my Gita itself, it's gone. But Prabhupada is a personality. He's just told us Bhagavad Gita as it is. If you go and read in introduction of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, maybe I recently am talking to our boys that the introduction history of the Bhagavad Gita. There are the initial stage of Srila Prabhupada that those days there is no proper devotees coming initial stage. Only few devotees, Prabhupada there send them also in different parts of the world and do go and preach. So they have very 4-5 devotees only. And Prabhupada said, you go and outreach for our program. And I'm coming and giving session on Bhagavad Gita. So they go and tried many places. They found one nice place for giving session in some auditorium kind of hall kind of place. And he just started Prabhupada came and saw there is no audience. There is no audience. And Prabhupada didn't disappointed by this thing, by seeing, and the part. That introduction part, if you read so much of details in that, once you read introduction only, you know everything about Bhagavad Gita. That much information Prabhupada gave in introduction portion. And he just putting his complete ecstasy with a dictaphone in record. They made it in the text and they put it in introduction. The next version, 1972 version, I think. So from there, that version, you will find this introduction. Before that, there is no introduction. So an introduction to Bhagavad Gita also is a book, small book. It's also that book only. People will say, even my mentor was staying with me in Austria. He says, "What is this?" And those days, it's a very new for us sitting in the front of camera, only 1 GB, 2 GB network per day. So with that, without the money, and we have to give the session so that we don't have chance to watch any media, Instagram, Facebook. You have to sit and read. You have to sit and read, or otherwise you have to talk to some devotees lively with the social distance. So that was a peak time. So we had that no audience. That time no audience. Prabhupada, since he just think that there is full audience will come in the future, I will give my 100% for this. That is the ecstasy of the Prabhupada Bhagavad Gita introduction portion. So we should not forget that. When you are touching Bhagavad Gita, don't jump into immediately first chapter 1. Read introduction. It has so much of meaning, so much of valuable realization Prabhupada is talking about. Basically, it's Shastric reference. Why I'm telling is, there should be the senior's touch in family tradition, family rituals, in bhakti also. We without our mentor, you just think of without our mentor as Shiksha Guru, how come we know about Bhagavad Gita as it is? So their touch should be there. Without their touch, we cannot understand Bhagavad Gita, what is Bhagavad Gita is all about. So the person who is serving the moment and who is serving us, from him, if you hear, it will like a teacher comes in the classroom and teaches something, but we cannot get the 100%. But the first rank guy in the classroom, if from him if we ask, no, he will tell with our level. Oh, this is how this is the concept. Oh, that much only. Okay. Like that, our mentors are working, our seniors are working. So they make it as simple as the way it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, so that we can learn easily, grasp it easily to our level. That is the main role of the senior's touch of reading Shastra. Before that, we read also, we cannot understand. This is the beauty of Guru Tattva here. Guru's touch should be there. He may be Vartama Prataksha Guru, Shiksha Guru, mentor, Diksha Guru, but somebody's touch should be there in that. So here, why Vishnu is telling, described as Jiva, I'm just telling all these things. Here, because he is a lord of all the Jiva, living entities, all living beings. It's not entities, it's living beings, we can say. Animate and inanimate. Everything has consciousness. But in here, the consciousness is perverted consciousness in the material world. But in the spiritual world, it is a real consciousness, absolute consciousness. So Krishna has to come as a Vishnu because Krishna is in the different platform. He cannot come